art.
I think the music scene in Youngstown is really good.
It's a job.
There are a ton of good bands.
It's a little bit of everything.
It's always fun. There's some sort of energy about it that you can't explain.
Connecting with an audience is like what it's all about.
I'm so glad you guys are here.
We all have day gigs, actually.
Check out this incredible.
Khaled Tabara is the lead singer and songwriter for one of the area's most established bands, the Zoo.
It's definitely a gig economy. Like, it's not like, I have my band and it pays all the bills. But you can do it if you want to make money as a musician. You just have to be creative and you have to work your butt off, which is probably true of, I'm guessing, most fields in a Rust Belt city.
This song is called They Don't Make Them Like They Used To.
If you're doing it for the money, if you might be in the wrong business. There's probably way better ways to make money with the amount of time you put into it.
They don't make them quite like me, baby.
Summer of 2014 is when we formed.
One of the newer bands in the area is Spirit of the Bear.
From 20 down to 17 is the age range in our band.
We were kind of just started as like a garage band doing, high school band things. Then we figured out we could actually do this and that people would actually hire us for it, so.
But that doesn't mean it's easy.
Action and loaded.
The carrying stuff sucks.
Setting up, tearing down is the worst.
My amps have gotten progressively smaller over the years.
Being cramped into small spaces.
Then Jamie Vitullo comes in with his whole set of drums,
Sure,
and I'm doing all the carrying for that.
Yeah. Being the drummer, you kind of get shoved back sometimes.
Even if you have a PR guy helping you with the show, you got to get him to know what you're trying to communicate. You have to get all this information out to so many different people. It's so many different texts and all this boring stuff like that, and getting people scheduled to get a rehearsal date. So much of the time is that stuff, which is maybe not what the fun stuff is. It's the most boring stuff.
Do you think there's more of a music scene than people realize around?
Yeah, I would say so.
There's this huge thing going on behind the scenes, which is steadily increasing.
I think Youngstown is they're trying to revive Youngstown, the downtown scene, and I think the music scene is a big part of that.
The local bands around here are becoming really good. Some people are getting signed and all that. It's awesome.
It is a balancing act of going out and getting new fans, meeting new people, playing for new people.
What's your favorite part about doing gigs like this?
Probably just playing the music.
Once we start getting into it, I just pick up a vibe. I just start feeling it, and then it's just fun from there on afterwards.
We understand our place in the band. So, when it's time for me to lay down some groovy line, I will. But if I'm supposed to be playing like Pete Wentz or something, then I'm going to do it.
Being out there in front of an audience, connecting with people.
Look around, all I see is no mountain, no ocean, no tree.
You realize what the song means sometimes in a totally different way that you might not have realized just listening to it or writing it for yourself.
Favorite part is probably just at the end of the night, at the end of the set, when you play the last song and people start cheering,
We really, really love making music, and that's what kind of keeps you going.
Live my life, live my